Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Natasha and Frazah in the morning. That's about to be remixed to afternoon. But listen, Frazah couldn't make it into the show today because he's having all kinds of car trouble. But guess who? I just want you to take a wild guess as to who is joining me in the studio today. You can't guess because you can't see because the camera is not on in the studio right now. But we are joined by none other than Mr. Alty-B. Alty-B, are you in the building?
Yeah, man, they are live and direct.
Live and direct?
Yeah, man, live and direct.
We're
Fella there, man.
I need you to come to the microphone just a little bit.
Yeah, man. They are live, direct, Toronto, Canada.
There we go. Worldwide.
Yeah, man.
It is Mr. Alty-B. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, Alty-B happens to be one of the hottest. Let me repeat that. Hot, as in boiling hot, as in don't touch the stove hot,
Pepper
as in
pot.
fireside pepper pot hot. He happens to be one of the hottest artists in the city of Toronto. And if anybody tells me that I'm wrong, what would I say to them, Alty-B?
Boy, the song them alone can't talk to them, because when they're not about talking, That's
Right.
music we make,
There you go. Talent over argument. All right, so I checked with Alty-B first, and he said, yo, Tasha, money we are deal with right now,
Straight.
So money we are play right now, So I said, okay, Mr. Alty-B, no problem. So before we get into the interview or outer view, however you look at it, let's hear the tune Money from Mr. Alty-B, doing it like this and joining us live in the studio right now like this.
Hey, Shaggy, me run when they get to use them, they're raggy. Aye, watch out now. The pressure is on, I'm struggling. But tired of the suffering. It's like we want to go home, but we can't go home cause nothing not happening. The pressure is on, I'm struggling. Nothing not happening. We say we want to go home, but we can't go home cause nothing not happening. Tell them you're for me. Long time me just suffer, no me want some money. Them a try stop me, shine me, them can get money. Them a here through the girlfriend, them a don't want me. Stop it, you're too greedy, you're too bad mind. Give on to me what is rightful, them and Alty-B on top. Them rest me start fly vacation spot in a Dubai. The pressure is on, I'm suffering. I'm suffering. Me say me want go home, but me can't go home cause nothing not happening. The pressure is on, I'm suffering. I'm struggling. Me say we want go home, but we can't go home cause nothing not happening. Them a hear through me link with Anif. Them a pray till them girl catch belly. Give them any but no me no Ellie sing song for the girl them like R. Kelly. Long time me up here one collect. This and a shoes tired fi wear crepe. Champagne me up applause my wet. But money a fi make a the main aspect.
All right, now Mr. Alty-B, money. Now I know you are not in this music career just because of money. That I know, that we know. But tell us the inspiration for this tune before we actually get into the inner lingua of Mr. Alty-B, the person.
Well, the song is money. You see, right now we need money, because without money, can't really do nothing. You understand? And we make music, yeah, for the love of it, but at the same time, we kind of want to reap the benefits, you know what I mean? Because we need money for everything. That's just basically it. So we have to sing about realistic things and things that are going on right now.
All right, now turning to you, the person, you Alty-B.
Yeah.
What made you decide, to come into the music business? What was that one distinguishing factor where you said, all right, this is it. I have to be in this business?
Well, listen, music now just started as a hobby at first, And it kind of just grew onto me and it just come naturally. You know what I mean? And years we make music. And only by years and nothing go on, up and down. Until I meet DJ Fella, I will start step on the street mad. You understand? So I just this so.
Now, Fella's actually joining us in the studio. He says he doesn't want to come to the microphone.
Yeah, kind of mic afraid,
And he's a DJ. He's a DJ. And he's,
well, I don't know, he's a
microphone.
DJ afraid I mic.
Oh gosh. But Alty-B, stepping into the music industry, stepping into this fraternity that we are in, that we belong to,
Right.
is not easy, especially for a young upcoming artist. You didn't really have links per se to some of the big producers in Jamaica who could back you and who could, put you on these heavy hitting rhythms and what have you. So tell us about your journey to get to where you are today in terms of what you had to do and who you had to work with to establish yourselves here in Toronto and then on to the world.
Well, right now, honestly, we're not too run down nothing, so we're just a work that we have. We have Smoke Shop, we have Fizzle, and a few other local producers in Canada, and big up Kimich Records, you don't know, in Jamaica. But the star quality rhythm, the rhythm there, trust me, all heap of things are going to feed. But as I said, that's a work that we have and who are working with. Because a whole heap of style that we get, as young artists coming up and thing, the link a producer, they might advise you on a tune and they never put it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You depend on a rhythm, your song they even go out due to, you're not a big artist, out there like that. So them never push your song.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So we, we do a thing different, we depend on our song and we, try put a thing behind it and push it a road and thing. Mm-hmm. But it's hard still, but we not give up because the music we say.
Now, Alty, listening to you, and as I'm watching you through the glass, talking, you're so filled with passion. You're very, very, very passionate about your music. Now, I've been around people who are energetic about their music, but you are filled with passion. Why are you so passionate?
Well, music is something we love, and that's something we just get up and just start make because, we can't just make music and, music to me comes naturally, but never a musical background because, only people in my family used to, music, they never really make it to that level they were, even being on radio, but me and the first man we kind of get out there, have song on radio and all these things, so music is just something we take very serious, you understand? Mm-hmm. So we have life.
Now, as you were speaking just now, you were actually touching your heart. You thought I didn't see you.
Yeah, man.
I saw you.
From the art to sing from, when I just, when I just get up and go sing,
Mm-hmm.
But we say the pressure is on, I was suffering from there, so the word that come from, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How I feel it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But we get up and we say, every day we say people are suffer. Them think they're a real thing. A while ago, I come and see some people on the road, them are walk like them homeless, people are suffer. And not just Jamaica, like Canada.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of family, I'm assuming you're getting a lot of support from your family on your musical journey.
Yeah, right now, but you see, it's funny you mentioned that because when we just start out, them used to tell me something just make nice and, start me nice and all these things. Jamaican people stay, Jamaican family and that. Mm-hmm. They just start out and, sound too good, so they must tell us, boy, that's make nice and no bother with it,
Mm-hmm.
But we laugh it off and, constructive criticism and we just kind of get better at the craft. So right now, when they hear me song, they must say, you this, boy, you sound good. I say, yeah, man, for years, they must say, no, man, be honest, man, you never did sound good. I say, all right, I agree.
All right. And so the next tune we're going to play, if it's all right with you, would be No Father, or is there another tune you'd like us to...
No, man, No Father, a big tune up, my God. That's actually a real song, so play that song there.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are being joined live in the studio right now by Alty-B, aka Alty Banton. He is here live and direct. Just to remind you and just to let you know, you are in tune to RadioRegent.com in Toronto. You're also in tune to theflavorradio.com in Atlanta, 1430 a.m. in Atlanta. We also have 95.3 FM in New York, as well as noiseradio.com, broadcasting out of New York. We have... Dun, 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 dun. BaselineMusic.com in Tampa, Florida. We've got Ari Vibes Radio Detroit in Detroit. We also have reggaeforus.com in the UK and all of Europe. And just joined, we've got TonySoul.com in Fort Lauderdale, as well as 103.9 FM, Vibes FM in Fort Lauderdale. All right, so here we go. Let's do it like this. Alty-B, No Father.
Fizzle Productions.
Yeah, unique. Alty-B, get me a speak. Fizzle, turn up when you upload na the streets.
Mama said every day's like this, every day's like this. Mama said, days like this, days like this.
Man, unique. Me never grow with no father, so me have to give thanks to me mother. For she did it for me endlessly. Nobody can compare to my mommy. Never grow with no father, so me have to give thanks to me mother. For she did it for me endlessly. Nobody can compare to my mommy. For me a little bit of boy, I grow a juice land. She did it for me, never show me nothing wrong. She same one said no put no gun in your hand. I will offer meditation. Stay in a school and don't be a fool. No make nobody ride there like your own. You rest them foot by you like you a footstool. Remember education rule. Me never grew up with no father, so me have to give thanks to me mother. For she did it for me endlessly. Nobody can compare to my mommy. Never grew up with no father, so me have to give thanks to me mother. For she did it for me endlessly. Nobody can compare to my mom. So me say, mama money soon run, sufferation time soon done.
Music me a make happy come no good. We soon can have some fun.
So me say, mama money soon run, we soon can have some fun.
And music me a make happy come no good. We soon can have some fun. So me say,
never grew up with no father, so me have to give thanks to me mother. For she did it for me endlessly. Nobody can compare to my mommy. Never grew up with no father, so me have to give thanks to me mother. For she did it for me endlessly. Nobody can compare to my mommy. For me a little bit of boy, I grow a juice land. She did it for me, never show me nothing wrong. She same one said no put no gun in your hand. I will offer meditation. Stay in a school and don't be a fool. No make nobody ride there like your own. You rest them foot by you like you a footstool. Remember education rule. Me never grew up with no father, so me have to give thanks to me mother. For she did it for me endlessly. Nobody can compare to my mommy. Never grew up with no father, so me have to give thanks to me mother. For she did it for me endlessly. Nobody can compare to my mom. So me say, mama money soon run, sufferation time soon done.
music me a make happy come no good. We soon can have some fun.
So me say, mama money soon run, we soon can have some fun.
And music me a make happy come no good. We soon can have some fun.
All right, now hear what I like about you, Mr. Alty-Banton, Mr. Alty-B. I love the fact that you love Mummy as much as you do, and you're not afraid and you're not ashamed to put those lyrics into a tune.
Yeah, man.
I know as a single mom, because I'm a single mom myself, right? So I know that things can get kind of hard and things can get kind of difficult, right? But were you a difficult child in the sense that, did you give Mummy a hard time? Did you stay out late when you shouldn't have stayed out late? Did you tease extra cookies from the cookie jar?
I was a different kind of youth growing up still, you know. He's a very calm youth. I never really get in trouble on them something there. I channel my energy in sports and them something there, so.
All right. Which sports did you play?
I was a basketball player still.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, nice. Now, take us through the environment for you as a youth. What part of Jamaica? What were some, or who were some of the people in your community that you interact? Like, come on, give us the rundown on the bundle.
All right.
Come on.
I don't know about Alty-B now. You see, Alty-B now, born and raised Kingston, Jamaica. Jewsland, that's where my mother is from. Kingston 20 that. My father now, on the other hand, lived on the hills in Meadowbrook. Was neighbors to the McGregor family, big ship. So I know them on a personal level. You understand? So more times than I'm in Jamaica, I link them up or whatever, but friend them. Them not advise me, but I'm a friend them.
Not yet. Yeah. Not yet. It's coming.
Alright, we're not stress it. But anyways, influences. Well, there was General Trees, one of my neighbor them. Who else? There's Beanie Man from Waterhouse right down the road. There was a whole lot of people, trust me. There's so much reggae artists that come from in my area. You know, there's DeMarco over Marfa right there. So whole heap of people, whole heap of artists.
Now that you're living here in Canada, in Toronto, how often do you go back to Jamaica to renew your spirit, to renew your energy? Although, like, you're so passionate, I don't really think you need to go back to renew your energy, but how often do you go back?
It is very essential, you know, because sometimes you need to go to get that break, because just when me go to Jamaica and come back, or some different mates me come back with, you know, seeing. And when me to Jamaica, me no vice, me no do nothing, me just up and down with my little friend them and, you know, we hang out at the barber shop and, you know, go to some studio and meet some people. Cause the last time I was in Jamaica was when September. Most of the time I spent was at Head Concussion Studio, hang out with Sean Dizzy and Blooders and some of the other youth them there. And the other rest of the time I was at Judgment Yard, Sizzler them studio. I was hanging out with one of the selectors from Sizzler Sound, King Tafari, Flavor Wayne, and my next Bridget Fuzz. So I was on the road most of the time, never home.
Right. Your disposition, your physical disposition, is one that you're not necessarily loud. Like you're not. If I were to walk into a room and see you, I would say, "What a nice gentleman."
Yeah, but you see, a lot of people get that impression, but that's me really and truly. I'm not a loud person. As much as me make music, me don't like noise, you know. Me will sit down right there so and music I play, me I say, "Bridget, turn that down now." I just sound stiff. I don't know why, but me don't like unnecessary noise. Me just like a quiet environment. I just build because you see me do my best thinking alone and when it's silent.
But when it comes to the stage,
we just stay on, look calm and just deal with it wicked. You understand? Because enough people see me and them can't believe. Like right now, I make ends meet right now. So the music not really bringing the money like that. You know what I mean? The royalty check them are that big yet. So. But YYZ right now are the airport, Pearson Airport, right? And most of the man them see me there, and enough of them not even know see me artist until them see the no more video. A lot of people shock, So now when I walk through the airport, fella can't tell us. Sometimes I talk to him on the phone and I walk through artist, DJ, and the man say, how much people know the airport? I said, Reggie, the whole airport know me. You know what I mean? Because I put out a mixtape called YYZ, which is doing very well, over 4,000 downloads or so. Yeah, man. And
well, hold on. You think you're slick, but listen, you can't listen. You just drop that in just casually.
Yeah,
over 4,000 downloads, and you keep it moving. You can't just keep it moving like that. Over 4,000 downloads for a Toronto artist who is still upcoming, still growing, still building. Although you've got a very good catalog to work with.
Yeah.
You can't just fast forward over that.
Yeah, man, the mixtape YYZ doing very well if you don't have it, but it's free, I give it. Understand?
And it was mixed by?
It's mixed by yours truly, DJ fella.
Exactly,
building.
Thank you.
Big brother, you understand?
Yes.
I'm a partner in crime. Anytime you see me, you see him. Understand? I'm tell them I'm not gonna dance and my DJ can't come with me, so I'm not go. So you know what I mean? If I give me one ticket, I'm not coming.
Two.
Yeah, that will be two.
All right, let's give the people a little bit more music. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, all right, Gully Stone Rhythm. Sound good?
Yeah, man.
Look here. Soon come over there.
Very, very interesting.
Badio.
Make it play.
All right.
Smoke Shop, big up.
Yes, big up Smoke Shop.
Smoke Shop,
no
Pork Shop.
All right, here we go, people. It's called Gonna Dance. It's on the Gully Stone Rhythm. Let's do it again, like this.
Hey fella, after me say play no more, tell them I beat down my door. Alright then, girl a text and a ping. Some of them a link from over Portmore. Smoke Shop, the one that well hot. Any boy left them girl gonna dance. Them boy that you must see idiot. It's just like room for rent, so me apply within. As him run out, then the button running. So she feeling the price, so she want some loving. Him and him friend them bout them can't club in. Run me in a him house, yeah. Boots me knock him, keep me eyes on the clock, yeah. Time me watching. Who said the neighbors, them not snitching. That would have been a serious thing when some man gonna dance with them girlfriend a call. We them a call with them girlfriend a call. Bout them gonna feel gonna play football. We them a call with them girlfriend a call. When them gonna dance. With them girlfriend a call. With them a gala with them girlfriend a call. But them gonna feel can play football. And with them girlfriend a call. She say papi no mas, you want move too fast. So me done with the sitting. The girl can't walk. So me say you want me some. She say no not a rap. And me look on the clock. About 2 hours pass. She come first. Me come dead last. No the belly cramp up. Because me ramp up skin smooth and precious. She no got down no rust. Hot girl me a talk. She no hard and too. When some man gonna dance with them girlfriend a call. We them a call with them girlfriend a call. But them gonna feel can play football. We them a call with them girlfriend a call. When them gonna dance with them girlfriend a call. We them a call with them girlfriend a call. But them gonna feel can can't play football. And with them girlfriend I call, it's just like room for rent, so me apply within. As him run out, then the man can run in. So she feeling the price, so she want some loving. Him and him friend them bout them can't clubbing. While me in a him house, yeah. Boots me knocking, keep me eyes on the clock, yeah. Time me watching. Who said the neighbors, them not snitching. That would have been a serious thing when some man gonna dance with them girlfriend I call. We them a call with them girlfriend I call. Bout them gonna feel can't play football. We them a call with them girlfriend I call. When them gonna dance with them girlfriend I call. We them a call with them girlfriend I call. Bout them gonna feel can't play football. And with them girlfriend I call. It's just like room for rent, so me apply within. As him run out, then the man can run in. So she feeling the price, so she want some loving. Him and him friend them bout them gone clubbing. While me in a him house, yeah. Boots me knocking, keep me eyes on the clock, yeah. Time me watching. Who said the neighbors, them not snitching. That would have been a serious thing when someone gonna dance with them girlfriend I call. We them a call with them girlfriend I call. Bout them gonna feel can't play football. We them a call with them girlfriend I call. When them gonna dance with them girlfriend I call.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and once again we are live in studio talking to Mr. Alty-B, aka Alty Banton.
Yes, sir.
Listen, very, very, very serious dude. And what I like also about, I mean, there's so many things to like about Alty-B, but what I also like about him is his loyalty. Extremely, extremely loyal. You heard him say just now that when he rolls out, he rolls with DJ Fella, and if he can't roll with DJ Fella, he's not interested.
Nah, go.
Not going. All right. Another person that he is extremely loyal to is Smoke Shop Productions.
Yeah, man. Smokey, big brother.
Tell us how you were introduced to Smokey.
Why? How was I introduced to Smokey? Summer. What was that rhythm called again, fella? The summer rhythm there. Jesus, yes. Okay, there was a rhythm, Summer Hype, right? Mm-hmm. I heard a song from, I believe it was Poppy Chapanor. One of my brethren from the East. Big up Poppy. A reggae artist, but I hear the song and I was like, yo, which rhythm this? And he's like, you know, Summer Hype. Some say, where it come from?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I say, Smoke Shop. I said, from what they hear about a Smoke Shop you tell about? I never actually, you know, do nothing for him. I actually did a song with Sample King called Flossing something.
Right.
But we never did it there. We did it at Fizzle Studio and send him the files and he mix it and whatever. So I was like, nah man, I want to meet this Smokey brother, you know what I mean?
Right.
I see who is this brother where I put out them bad rhythm here. So link him and him send me the rhythm and thing, you know? And so I go some bombs and get the rhythm and I said, boy, the rhythm is bad, you know? So I go so and make up a little song and thing and go to the studio now and voice it up now and thing. Actually, and I meet Smokey for the first time, we voiced 3 songs at the same time, right? I remember we voiced a song called Lover Come Down, Run Up and Down,
yes,
and the hit single No More. What's funny is, going in, I thought that the song Lover Come Down would have been the hit, to be very honest with you. But the song No More,
and I'm actually going to play that tune while we talk, Lover Come Down.
So the song No More now, kick with the 2 of them foot now, so it shocked me. But what's funny, fella didn't know say No More gonna be a hit, you know. He said me record the song done. Someone is like, yo, that's the song where I look for. It's like, okay. You know what I mean? Because No More is a song I say, don't wanna be a player no more, you know, because due to something that happened and I just sit down and put it in a context. Because my song them was some real song, you know, make up things, you know.
Really?
Anything where you see me go some bam and put up.
Hold on. Are you really trying to tell me right now that you are no longer a player? Is that what you're really trying to tell me?
The second score, you know?
Really?
Yeah, man, the second score, you know? Because really and truly, I'm on the way I look, you know? You know what I mean? Alty-B, I make music, but we're not rich. You know what them say? Romance with no finance is a new stance, you understand? So, no money and woman don't really mix.
You're not easy. You're so young, but your head is absolutely on your shoulders.
Yeah, man, because women have money, you know, nails and them something they want to do, you know? So, yeah, I do. I dig for the money right now.
That's it. Okay, so you go over to Smoke Shop Studio.
Yeah, man.
You're recording, and the vibes,
and I want to tell you, it's a studio me go there like me. I say, I know the hype studio. It's not hot. It's like how they set up your look. It's not like this is just a little place. I said, Chano, what this is the studio everybody talk about. And when I go there, we just feel a comfort level. Like me, I said, Chano, me and him work so good together that we just go there all the time now. And it's just like we just say, you know what, I have something to stay right now. You know what I mean? And another person, I get the same kind of vibe with a face. So big up face too, because me and him cool too. But right now, me I tell you, say, a smoke shot me there right now. You understand?
And Faze did send a BBM message to say to big you up and
yeah,
big
man,
up
Faze,
DJ
my
Summer.
brother, you know,
Yeah.
Andrew Grayson. Why am I say my brother? Me and him have the same last name, Grayson. So that's why I call Faze my brother.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But Smokey, man, Smokey have a vibe, man. Me don't know if I tell you. And why a lot of people might hear me say smoke shop and pork shop. A pork shop, I call it smoke shop real and truly, you know. Because my brother a cook, like a chef.
Yes.
So we bring some pork on there one time and I tell her the man I bounce off the walls. He love pork. So we just call him pork shop.
Yeah, but
I'm my nickname that female, understand?
gosh. Oh my OMG.
Yeah, man.
All right. So one of the things that you just said that is very important is sometimes it's not the outward appearance that you
Exactly.
see. It's actually what you get on the inside.
And the vibe, man. I tell you, Smokey one of the coolest youth, me know. I tell you, one of the most loyal youth, me know. I mean?
So how about we play the tune No More?
Yeah, man, play it, man. Guys.
Can we do that?
Yeah, man, play
and
it.
I think we might even do it like 45 style and then go into the dub plate.
No problem.
All right, so here we go. The tune is called No More. The rhythm was produced by Mr. Smoke Shop Productions.
Pork shop.
He's trying to take me off my game. Oh my gosh. All right, the performer is Mr. Alty-B. He is joining us live in the studio, so let's kick it off like a ball, like this.
Smoky a gallis, DJ fella dem a gallis, real bad a dem a gallis, kid dem a gallis, raise dem a gallis. But just to me, yeah, the youth dem Alty-B, yeah, well alright. Let me tell them this. Don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come make we settle the score. I'll make we settle the score. Yeah, I am you off for sure. Baby girl, don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come let me settle the score. We settle the score. Yeah, come make we settle the score. Yeah. Never ever felt a pain like this. Till me girl says she don't want no more of this. No more hugs, no more kiss. Can't believe say it come down to this, yeah. Who say big man no cry, them a fool. Tears and me cry for you coulda full of fool. Me used to be the top, girl is well smooth. But right now I feel like a fool. Don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come make we settle the score. I'll make we settle the score. Yeah, I you me want for sure. Baby girl, don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come let me settle the score. We settle the score. Yeah, I'll make we settle the score. Yeah. Tell me now if it's not serious something. Mess with me ex, I know me get something, boy. If me girl find out, tell me head to the open. But me can't just say nothing, hey. Hell have no fury like a woman's gone. She a tell me fi go play with me pawn.
All right, and once again, we are talking to Mr. Alty-B, aka Alty Banton, who is from Jamaica but now lives in Toronto. We're exploring his music live and direct, and I have to tell you, one day I just happened to, go into my inbox, and as I went into my inbox, there waiting for me and for Frazah was some dub plates. So here is one of those dub plates. It's called No More. So it's a dub plate style to this very tune that you're listening to right now. Here we go, like this.
Natasha and Frazah, you make me hear you them a dazzle. I mean, no me no razzle. And if I smoke no weed, so me no me no frazzle. Yeah, girl, you see me, yeah. The youth them Alty-B, yeah. Well, alright. Me want you tell them this. Don't wanna be a player no more. Me say don't want to be a player no more. Come let me settle the score. Yeah, come let me settle the score. Yeah, and I you me want for sure. Say pretty baby girl. Don't wanna be a player no more. Me say don't wanna be a player no more. Come let me settle the score. Yeah, me settle the score. Hey Frazah, tell the girl them this. Never ever felt a pain like this. Till me girl say she don't want no more of this. No more hugs, no more kiss. Can't believe say it come down to this way. Who say big man no cry, them a fool. Tears and me cry if you coulda full of pool. Me used to be the top, girl is well smooth. But right now I feel like a fool. Cause don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come let me settle the score. Yeah, come let me settle the score. Natasha And you me want for sure, say pretty baby girl. Don't wanna make you play no more. We said don't wanna make you play no more. Come let me settle the score, yeah. We settle the score, yeah. Come let me settle.
All right, have to big up Mr. DJ D Vibes, who has got it locked all the way from Tampa, Florida. He is listening via Baseline Music, MUZIK.com, and he says, no, Natasha, you have got to pull up that tune No More from the T.O.P. So instead of giving people the dub plate, we're going to go back to the 45, and this is by special request for Mr. DJ D Vibes. Let's do it again like this.
Smoky a galis, DJ fella dem a galis, real bad dem a galis, kid dem a galis, raise dem a galis. But just to me, yeah, the youth dem Alty-B, yeah, well alright. Let me tell them this. Don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come make we settle the score. I'll make we settle the score. Yeah, I am me want for sure. Baby girl, don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come let me settle the score. We settle the score. Yeah, come make we settle the score. Yeah. Never ever felt a pain like this. Tell me girl so she don't want no more of this. No more hugs, no more kiss. Can't believe so it come down to this. Yeah. Who say big man no cry, them a fool. Tears them me cry for you coulda full of fool. Me used to be the top, girl it's well smooth. But right now I feel like a fool. Don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come make we settle the score. I'll make we settle the score. Yeah, I you me want for sure. Baby girl, don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come let me settle the score. Yeah, we settle the score. Yeah, I'll make we settle the score. Yeah. Tell me now if it's not serious something. Mess with me ex, I know me get something, boy. If me girl find out, tell me head to the open. But me can't just say nothing, hey. And love no fury like a woman's gone. She a tell me fi go play with me palm. Pretty baby girl, are you me want? Did I me tell them this? Don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come make we settle the score. I'll make we settle the score. Hey, are you me want for sure? Baby girl, don't wanna be a player no more. Don't wanna be a player no more. Come let me settle the score. Hey, we settle the score. Hey, come make we settle the score.
All right, now Alty-B, hear how I know you're not easy.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, man.
All right. You carry yourself as if you're just, you know, like just this easygoing person, and you know you're quiet and Ray, but when you get into the studio, you know, another side of your personality comes out.
Yeah,
but I'm a person who does my research.
Right.
So I know you're a deadly dude, and this is how I know. You ready?
Yeah, man.
You really want to know where I'm going with this right now?
I want to know right now. Me anxious.
So hold on. Mr. Wayne has a tune that says, "Call the police for me."
Wayne Smith.
Originally on the Slang Tang rhythm.
Sling thing with him.
King Jammies. You see, we said it in unison.
Right to my place.
You now flip the script
right.
with those very lyrics.
Yeah, man.
And you put it to a new tune.
Yes, sir.
You see how you're deadly?
Yeah, because we have to study the old school. And Sean Paul tell me that, you know. Me and Sean Paul had a very long conversation one day on BB, you know. Because I met him in person in Jamaica.
Right.
You know what I mean? And me and him talk and we're cool and thing. And he tell me, say, youth, right now your music not good enough. See, I'm saying my feelings hurt, you know.
He
I said,
really
boy, I'm
said
gonna
that
call
to you?
him, man. And I said, but you can improve, you know, but boy, you have to study music and know the old school, and boy, you're gonna lose no friend, and you know, people are gonna turn on you and all these things, but once you're serious about it, it will happen. Crush, Bridget. That's me. I said, boy, I said, Sean Paul, cool, man. The man, I rate, and I said, boy, the biggest thing, you know, cause you hear the man that tune every day on radio Canada, you know, Sean Paul, you know. So me I say, yo, the man, I mean, idol, you know what I mean? So when the man told me that, me I said, John, what's up? But him never mean it in no way, you know. So when me sit down and really pray, you know, I said, John, you know, some song them can get better. So me start study the music now. And right now, on my phone, me have every rhythm I come with a King Jamming studio. I pure old school music upon my phone. So me really listen new music. Me don't know which song at right now. You understand? That's the old school me listen to really and truly, and us meds. Yeah, man.
Now, what I like about what you did with the tune called The Police is you brought it up to the 2012
Yeah, man.
era.
Big up Wayne Smith, you know.
Big up Wayne Smith, absolutely, absolutely. And I called him Mr. Wayne earlier. Lord have mercy, but you know what I mean. You get what I mean.
Yeah,
so with that being said, tell us about the story that goes with this particular tune called "The Police."
Well, the song is a very personal one, you know what I mean? Because as we said earlier, and Smoke Shop, very close, Virgin is a man I talk to and run joke with, and if you know me, Mr. Man, I really run joke with people, so I feel definitely like if I run certain joke with you, understand? A little incident went down where I wasn't too proud of, you know, because I was at work one day and I heard some very disturbing info I never really like, so, you know, I linked him and asked him what was the situation, because what happened was, I guess some guys running the studio at gunpoint and robbed the studio, and I never really like it, but, you know, instead of retaliation and all of that, I just say, you know what, I'm going to put this in a context, put it in a song, and send it a road, and, you know what I mean? Because that's a real song we say we make. We stop make song about this and that and things that don't really matter. So right now we are focused on things that matter, things that go on, and just things that are relevant. The irrelevant thing, it don't make no sense, because the people don't want to hear that. Too much people are singing about the same thing.
All right, and so with that introduction, we're going to talk about the tune a little bit more on the flip, but with that introduction, here we go, people. This is a Smoke Shop production. It is performed by Mr. Alty-B, and it is called Call the Police. Let's go.
This is a robbery.
What kind of robbery? Arm robbery. Take with the whole of Smokey salary. Don't know what I'm going on about. A bag of something I talk now. Boy, I'm just a blast come out from BB, man. All these things, friend I tell friend. Run there, see them I talk about it. Everybody I talk about it. Who you never talk about it? Me link Smoke your wall over. You really want it? Alright, that's how it. Watch out. All the police for me just get a link, say them rob Smokey. Me link Smokey and him confirm me. Them never touch your weed, but them take every money. Hey, I beg you, call the police for me just get a link, say them rob Smokey. Them never touch your weed, but them take every money. Me link Smokey and him confirm it. Boom, man I want me, yeah, man I want me, yeah, man I want me, yeah, man I want me here. Man I rob student, now tell me now. That fear me, speak me mind and know me no fear. And the boy at all Alty-B don't fear me. We walk go, drive go, travel any place you want to slap in your face with a red stripe here. Come with a bag of crap and fight the Ziggy ever strap. It look like said the artist never strap, but call the police for me just get a link, say them rob Smokey. Them go in pocket, take pay every money. Them never touch your weed, but them take the jewelry. Hey, man I beg you, call the police for me just get a link, say them rob Smokey. Them never touch your weed, but them take every money. Them go around and make and take with the jewelry. Me no left it, me no left it, me no left it. Slap one cross your ears like a fool and deaf it. And maybe give you one out and me broke back a chick. Hey, and you and your friend can't stop it. Watch out, we get straight and them a try hold it back forward. We a go and them a try pull it back. We get head to the girl from out of tea. That Smoke Shop, no poke shop. It's how we make that boom. No, I you call the police for me just get a link, say them rob Smokey. Them go in a pocket, take for every money. Them never touch your weed, but them take the jewelry. Come on, me say me why you call the police for me say them rob Smokey. Take for them salary. Never touch your weed, but them take the jewelry. Boy, them boy are cool, man. Boy, me I tell you, how the place I come to, God he knows. Anyways, but there, man, Smoke Shop, the pork shop. I remember that, Spizzy, LA, don't play, Snow White, Future Love Bright, DJ, I couldn't PJ, fella, everybody brother, Pablo, and them for know, and Alty-B.
Call the police.
Yeah,
and so instead of taking things to the streets, you decided to take things to the studio.
It don't make no sense, because a business I run, this is not a joke shop. Understand?
Yeah. It is a smoke shop.
Yes.
Now, how can people redirect their anger, redirect their negative energy? How can people redirect themselves to be on a more positive path as opposed to robbing people?
Well, right now the man have to go look some work, you know. Understand? Because right now, all the bad job there, I kind of whatever that Jamaica wait hard for find a job, because but me got Jamaica and them tell me, say, boy, you know, say all 5 and 6 grand a week you get for pay. I say, what? I mean, got Jamaica for about 4 months, you know. And I mean, then I one time hungry start kill me, you know. See, and me living a yard where peer hockey tree and them thing there. So me go set up bombs and start pick some hockey one day. When me take a stack about 30 dozen me have. So me just go out the road and go start sell them out. You understand? So I try to tell there's ways and means to make money. You understand? Man, them not really turn to violence.
And not robbing people.
Exactly. Because it don't make no sense. You don't know what a man do forget fee, man. Why you want to take it? You understand? And that man, they might in a good place and you do not know it bring him in a dark place. And it might go worse than whatever you even do. You know what I mean? Get bigger than that. You not even expect it. So sometimes you just see people just leave them.
That's it. That's it. Now let's talk about you and the ladies. Or you and your lady. Yeah. Because I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, man.
So how is Alty-B the romantic? Alty-B the ladies' man? Alty-B the lover? And I'm not talking about the act itself, but you know, you the lover. How are you in those moments?
Well, I can't tell you a lie. I can be very honest with you. So which one do you want?
Let's go honest.
Alright. But honestly, Alty-B, I love music and I put music over everything. I'm very miserable. And DJ fella can tell him. I talk to him probably more than any girl. And it's funny. I'm a chat to him morning, noon and night. Understand? If there's a girl involved or whatever, she can't tell her. I'm very miserable.
Really?
I am, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think about music and making money. And yeah, because you have enough bills to pay them something. Sometimes the stress of the world get to me. But other than that, he's a very nice person. I like got the movies and them something there, you know. Right now, I'm not even see Twilight yet, and I tell the fella say, I want to see it, and he laugh off of me and say, Twilight, I eat that movie. I'm not understand, you know. Because I love movies, you know.
Can I confess?
Yes. Please.
I don't even know what is Twilight. Good. I don't even know. Honestly,
I
don't even know.
Biggest movie right now. Okay. It's a book actually, and they just put it into movies. It's actually 3 books, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right. See, I don't go to the movies.
Yeah.
I just do music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have something in common.
There you go.
I actually go to the movies, but you get the idea. But really, music and the main focus. Honestly speaking. Yeah.
All right. So the tune "Girl." Girl.
Yeah.
What can we expect on this tune?
Why? If we're gonna listen to it for ear, no. I just a girl. I write something about them, I sing something, you know. And sometimes you meet some girl and boy, I tell her it's like, it mash up, you know. Because the thing is with me, I can be very honest with you, you know, because I really hide on talk. Certain girls, you meet them at first and they're very nice, and then, boy, they just kind of get nagging, you know. So you kind of just, you know, pull back a little bit. This song is, I guess, just meet a girl or something. I don't even know where the inspiration come from. It just hit me one day. Straight up. I don't know if I write it about something actually happened or whatever. I like that song.
All right.
Lyrics them a chop.
The lyrics them a chop. Oh gosh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the tune "Girl" by Alty-B. Let's do it like this. Here we go.
For the ladies, baby. Yeah.
Now this is a fusion rhythm. This is a different kind of rhythm. This is not your typical dancehall or typical reggae rhythm. And I understand, Mr. Alty-B, that it was produced by you.
Yeah, man. This rhythm was produced by me and John FX in Miami. So big up John FX. Who don't know John FX? He's the producer who produced Egyptian album Hold You. Egyptian is John FX is one of the biggest producers. He produced the Cloud9 rhythm. A lot of other rhythms.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He's also done a lot of remixes.
A lot of remixes. Yeah.
Yes.
He's famous for remixes.
Now, to have an endorsement, to be endorsed by a person like John FX, that is not something simple. That is not something light. I mean, for the people who are in the industry who really know music, who really know his catalog, his work, that's major.
Yeah, because he's been around from Studio One days, you know, and he's very big. I think he works for Universal right now. So that's very big, you know, and that's how I actually encountered with Egyptian. That's how I met Egyptian. Egyptian actually came to Canada and voiced on this rhythm.
Right.
Me was there, fella, Fizzle, you know. We sit down and we voices on. And we just chill out, you know. Big up Jat Chosen, he was there as well.
Yes,
You know,
Treasure Isle.
Treasure Isles, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And you see me, I tell us about me and Chosen. You see me and you there, we have a connection. One day, me and him pick up and drive, go, we out of Montreal, you know. Me and Chosen, so that look at time, me and him kind of connect. Me and him very close, you understand?
Yes.
Brother.
Now, Egyptian was in town this
Yeah,
past
man.
weekend.
I never got to see him. I was too busy. I didn't know where I was staying. And me, as you see, I'm very reserved. I don't to run into people and depend on something. So if you reach out to me and say, Ray, you know, we did it, but we're not going to run down. You know what I mean? We're not run down the hype something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But have you had a chance to work directly with Egyptian yet? Have the two of you?
No, not really. He just voiced his song, but you know, I gave him the rhythm and him listened to it 2 times and he meds up something and him just up on the mic because the way Egyptian record is kind of like this. He just kind of hook up the mic and you know, like, you know, like I love him, I make and thing, you know.
Yes.
And him deal with it. But then a lot from him that did it though, as far as recording go.
Right, right.
Because ever since I did it, I talk to him and thing and him show me certain thing and I realize that my vocals get better on whole recording and thing.
Now, just to do a comparison, you said that Egyptian will hug up the microphone and make
man,
love to
it's
the
a
microphone,
girl.
and right.
You know,
How are
love
you
him
when
style.
you're in the vocal booth? How are you?
I mean, at the boat now, boy, I'm just like a kid, you know, I'm just happy, you know. Yeah, man, happy, man. And my voice one shot, we don't chop up, no, we just voice one straight thing.
So
Boom.
you don't
Old school.
no cut.
That's
no.
sad, I don't think I waste that time, man. If I cut it, we just say from top, one shot.
You realize that that's how we recorded back in the days, in
No.
the early days, in the original days, where
Yeah,
everybody had to come together, they had to rehearse their parts, what
Yeah.
have you, and then when we go in the studio, it's just one take.
Yeah,
One.
man. You learn a lot from studios, you know, because how I learned to do this is from a brother named Japanese. You know, old school brother was sing there. You know, they was a man from Jamaica, you know, old school brother. He was at the studio. Me and Fizzle was there hanging out, you know. And he came there and he did a song and the same rhythm, the one I did No Father. I can't remember the name of the rhythm. Visionary rhythm, right? And he did the song one shot. I was like, holy shit, how did he do that? You know? I said, John, what a brother, but and turns out he used to hang out with one of my family in Jamaica, one of my cousins.
Okay.
So at the same link. So from then on, I just start to Fizzle, yo, why you always, you know, I chop up my song, the man, do that like a part, and he's like, oh, your voice is strong enough and real. I'm saying, alright. So I'm go on my pre that now and so I study my craft now and so anytime I go studio now one shot. I don't depend on chop up.
You're very receptive,
Yeah,
as
man.
in you take counsel.
Exactly.
You're willing to learn.
There's always more to learn, you know. You can't ever be too big for learning, you know. You know what I mean?
All right, so here we go. We're going to play the tune "Girl" again.
Yeah,
'cause
man.
We kind of got caught up
Dubstep
in
fusion
the
rhythm.
dubstep fusion rhythm.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. Like this, it is Mr. Alty-B joining us live in the I was going to say the recording studio. Hear me. We're live on radio like this.
What time Maria about chits for the girl them, yeah, for the ladies, baby, yeah. Girl, it's just the way you move, wind up your sexy body, get me in the mood, and baby, don't tell me be rude, me want to see what you look like when you're in the mood. Girl, it's just the way you move, wind up your sexy
All right, now Alty-B.
Yes.
So far, we've heard you on dancehall.
Yeah.
We've heard you on kind of sort of a little reggae-ish kind of vibe.
Crossover.
Can I put you on the spot?
Yeah, man, go on.
You sure?
Like a ball.
Like you're ready? You're really ready? Are you sure?
Yeah, man.
All right. I have a favorite instrumental that I like to play.
Right.
It comes from Lloyd. It's the tune "Lay You Down." Lay your head on my pillow. Right.
Like a song.
Okay. So if I play that rhythm, can you do a freestyle for me?
Well, I want you to find out, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, my music, we ain't ready, though.
On.
Oh.
Glasses on. Here we go.
Yeah, man.
One
Ready.
take.
Run
It is Alty-B in the studio. Let's see what he does with this "Lay You Down" instrumental. Something like this.
Yeah. You know, I don't usually sing songs like these, but you know, I'm gonna sing this one for the ladies, you know what I mean? It's Alty-B, hanging out with my big homie, DJ Fella. You know, that's my Canadian voice right there, man. Yeah, man, I joke, man. Anyways. Alty-B, unique, watch out. Boom. In this to them, me get jump. DJ Fella, Natasha Van Castle. She make me eye a dazzle. John, I never smoke no weed. Some know send me no frazzle. Hold on. You got something, you know? Watch out. Boom. Alright, shoot up to the club now. From stepping on the dance, start partial down. Promoter him get down. Same care for the buckle, not even half white rum. Same time him start laugh. See I pay him the buckle, him can't find one cock. Wait, she start pre-hard. She love off me accent, walk on my yard. I'm an orange no card. Them say I'd go home, I'm in go my yard. Whole rating so tall. Girl, them love me out, so my rating now fall. 365 me ball.
Boy!
Man.
Yes. Did you hear what I said? I said yes! That is Mr. Alty-B. It was a freestyle. I am so happy you were able to come by the studio today.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure, you know.
Do you by chance have your tune on the Star Quality rhythm? Do you by chance have it on a CD right now? By chance? No.
No, you know, the Star Quality Money, that's the first one he played, you know. So if you can run it back.
That was the first?
Yeah, man, Money.
Money.
The pressure is on, now we're suffering.
That's
Man, that's the Star Quality. That's the rhythm we are push right now. Just dropped December the 1st.
Tell us about the production. Tell us about the producer.
Yeah, big up Kimichi Records in Jamaica. Smoke Shop, our link that, so you know, so we set that. And Swift Beats.
So not Swizz Beats.
And Sartot Records. Swift Beats, yeah.
Okay.
So 4 different production per now one beat, yeah. You don't know that beat is so bad. Like 4 people have to hold it. The way it's so bad, one person alone couldn't do it. Yeah.
So wait, so is it true that we gave it the world premiere?
Yeah, man.
Right here?
Yes, I.
On L3 Radio?
Yeah, L3 Radio.
Wow, big things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Alty-B, aka Alty Banton. Before you go, please tell the people how they can get in touch with you. What are the means? What are the ways? What do they do? Do we send a pigeon? What do we do?
Yeah, man, they can send a pigeon with a little note tie up on them foot and send it to music@djfella.ca. Yeah, man. Alright.
You're not easy.
Our Twitter, you can go on Twitter, the real Alty-B, DA_real_Alty-B. Or the real, same thing, the real _DJ Fella.
Okay.
The easiest way to get to me is really through DJ Fella. So once you find DJ Fella, you find me.
All right, and once again, that's music, MUSIC,
Yes.
at DJ Fella, FELLA
That's
.ca.
Yeah, man. So any producer or anything out there want to link up, you don't know, we're there. Always open-minded, you know, ready for the something.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this is Alty-B, and this is a wrap on this part of the show. But give us a few minutes, and we are going to be right back. In the meantime, we're going to play the tune "Money." It's made its debut right here. Nobody else has it the way we do. Let's do it again. "Money" with Alty-B.
Shaggy, they run when they get to use them, they're raggy. Aye, watch you now. The pressure is on, I'm struggling. But tired of the suffering. It's like we want to go home, but we can't go home cause nothing not happening. The pressure is on, I'm struggling. Nothing not happening. We say we want to go home, but we can't go home cause nothing not happening. Tell them a job for me. Long time me just suffer, know me want some money. Them a try stop me, shine me, them can get money. Them a hear through the girlfriend, them a door, but me stop it. You're too greedy, you're too bad mind. Give unto me what is rightfully mine. Alty-B on top, in West me start flight vacation spot in Dubai. The pressure is on, I'm suffering. I'm suffering. Me say me want go home, but me can't go home 'cause nothing not happening. The pressure is on, I'm suffering. I'm struggling. Me say we want go home, but we can't go home 'cause nothing not happening. Them a hear through me link with Anif. Them a pray till them girl catch belly. Give them any but no me not any sing song for the girl them like R. Kelly. Long time me up here one collect. This and a shoes tired fi wear crep. Champagne me up up rose my wet. But money a fi make a the main aspect. Reason I was struggling, but I ain't suffering. It's like we want go home but we can't go home 'cause nothing not happening. The pressure is on, I was struggling. Nothing not happening. Me say we want go home but we can't go home 'cause nothing not happening. Foreign on a bed of rose and it's on a money tree. So when you come a foreign country, get a youth send back some money. Aye, 'cause your man are dead, they hungry. Your uncle and your auntie granny. Don't forget your friend, them used to run boat. Cause them a Somali. The pressure is on, the pressure is on. The pressure is on. Sometimes when they are foreign out of work, and yes, still nothing can go on. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. Love that we want food, but me say nothing not go on. The pressure is on, I'm struggling. And if tired of suffering, we say me want go home, but we can't go home 'cause nothing not happening. Pressure is on, I was struggling. Tired of suffering. We say me want go home, but we can't go home 'cause nothing not happening. Get our youths, they come up foreign. This is a foundation, see? Cause when I jump back a yard, and I know if I stay, you can't blame me. Listen to the words, songs of feelings, right? Alty-B, you meet your record, mad. Cut it.
All right, and once again, that was Mr. Alty-B, who was live in the studio here with us today to talk about his music, to talk about his career, to talk about where things are going. And he is definitely an artist that I'd really like for you to show some love to and give some support and strength.